Ask Lou is brought to you by Ace Hardware, delivering helpful hardware service since 1924. Ace, the helpful place.
Here's a question from Gene in Montana. We have a townhome that was built in 1997 and we need to clean and want to coat the garage floor. What do you recommend? We need it to be non-slip because my husband is handicapped. Gene, Montana is a beautiful part of this country, and I do have a suggestion for you. Now, this epoxy shield product by Rust-Oleum is a complete kit for you to do your garage floor. It comes in many different colors, and it is a waterborne epoxy paint. It's a two-part system that you mix together. You have to clean the floor really well, but this is the best part. The cleaning agent or etching formula is in the kit. You mix it in a bucket, you scrub the floor really well, you rinse it, you allow it to dry for a couple of days, then you apply the epoxy coating. And where you're going to get the non-slip is by using the chips that go over the top of it. It gives you this really nice look that is durable and will last a long time. Here's a question from Meg. Can you paint over dry rot? My windows aren't in bad shape, but there is some. So Meg, the short answer is you can paint over dry rot, but you have to treat the areas first with a wood epoxy that won't shrink. But you got to make sure that you need to get a screwdriver or a chisel, something like this, and dig out all of that loose material because you're going to actually make the holes or the gaps that you have worse. Get it all cleaned out. Then use a wood epoxy like this. This is a small tube, so you said you didn't have a lot of problems with it. You can go ahead and apply this. It's going to get super hard. And when it does, get a sanding sponge like this and sand it as smooth as possible. Spot prime the area, repaint, no more dry rot. Here's a question from Cheryl in Wisconsin. How do you get rid of creeping Charlie? I have a big problem with this. So for those of you that don't know what creeping Charlie is, you don't want it. It's actually a kind of nice looking weed. It flowers, but it'll take over your lawn. It's like a vine that will choke your grass. What you want to do is use your left hand and your right hand and start pulling. It's a lot of work. But then once you get most of it, you can find some concentrates that are designed specifically to get rid of creeping Charlie at your local garden center or hardware store. You're going to apply them with a pump spray, or you're going to mix them with a little water and go over the entire lawn. It should not harm the lawn, but it will kill the creeping Charlie. Sorry, Charlie.